Yo, 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 yo. And I got my boys with me. You already know. JB from Cuzzo World.
Cousin, what up, man? I ain't even gonna lie. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I know we don't get much love in this world, but shout out to y'all.
Facts. And you already know I got my boy Ayo Quay.
What's up, man? It's your boy Ayo Quay. I'm here in the flesh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, hold up,
We here.
What episode we on, brother?
You already know, man. It's First Game Podcast, and we on episode 28.
Welcome to the 28th episode of the First Game Podcast, brought to you by the West End Grill. Slide through, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, man, it's been a rough year. Not like personally, but like it's just been a rough year, like for the culture, for the people, man. I don't know if it's this political shit. I don't know if it's this culture shit. But we're gonna talk about a bunch of shit today, man. Sports, whatever.
Facts, man. Yeah, happy Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day, man, to all the fathers. It don't matter what kind of father you is. If you a dog dad, you a stepfather, it don't matter, bro. Today's your day, man.
Deadbeat.
Ooh.
It's your day, brother.
I guess it's your day too then.
Hey, man, you know the deadbeats gonna hit the line today.
Damn. I guess, hey, if you a deadbeat, happy Father's Day. Other than that, y'all, how y'all feeling, man? How y'all guys feeling?
Feeling good, man. Got engaged over the break, man, before this episode. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? You did put in a lot of time in the relationship, man. Yeah, appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We put in a lot of time in our relationships, and I just feel like it's the one for me. And I just want to let the people know in the world, like, we serious about everything, man. We're like, we got our women, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be great fathers. It's like, we just want to let y'all know, like, these the opinions of the type of guys, like, these are the type of guys we are. You know, we get married, we work, trying to live the American dream, man. You know what I'm saying? We upstanding citizens.
Facts, man. Facts. I agree with that, man. That's the whole thing about life. You get married, have kids, and still create.
I ain't no upstanding citizen. I don't know what he talking about.
Well,
He ain't. You don't want to be an upstanding citizen, but y'all already know, man. We're about to get into it, man. It's Father's Day, man. I got a couple of thoughts that we need to goddamn go down, man. It's like these talks is like it gotta go down, man. First one was a TikTok question it came across, the internet. We're just gonna let this guy just ask the question, cause this is one of the first thoughts that we gotta just get out there, man. Even though, some of us ain't fathers yet, you know what I'm saying? We still got to ask that question.
All right, moms at TikTok, I need your help. So is it my job as the dad of my children to make sure that it is food in their mother's refrigerator? Is that my obligation? We are not together. We co-parent. She works, I work, we both have households.
Do I go first? Who go first, Bigger?
You the most experienced.
All right, so look, I feel like it is he paying child support or not? If he paying child
Mm,
support, then hell no, it ain't his
mm,
responsibility. But if he not, then I feel like, yeah, bro. If your
yeah.
kid there, you kind of responsible making sure there's food there for your kid, whether she eating it or not. Nigga, that like, damn, she can't even eat.
Mm. And
I
that's that.
get it.
Yeah.
Y'all broke up. Fuck you. I don't want nothing to do with you, but bro,
Yeah.
she still like the mother of your
Mm.
child.
She
Her
still,
help is
yeah.
your child benefit. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I understand that.
But that's just
Wow.
my mini take before we get into it of y'all responses.
You know, me looking at the question, it is some fillers you gotta bring in. Like, okay, if y'all co-parenting, what financially is being taken care of? Because you know, food that's always one of the finance you're gonna have to take care of with children, bro.
Hell yeah.
So I look at it like it's some fillers that he gotta put in. Like, can't just say co-parenting. What type of co-parenting are you doing? But me seeing this question and he saying that I'm a co-parent and she co-parent and we both gotta do our part to fill in as parents. Like her bringing food in that refrigerator should be a responsibility that she should be accountable for herself. It shouldn't be that, oh, you the father of my kids, you should put food in my refrigerator. It's like she should be accountable on that part of putting food in her refrigerator. That's how I feel about that. You can't just say that, oh, you the father of my kid, put food. What if she got a man too? What if she got a man that's in her house?
She probably do.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
she do, but
It's a whole lot of fillers that gotta be in that question.
I'm saying, bro, if your kid in there, bro, and your kid is like, I go to the refrigerator, she don't never got nothing in there. It's your job to either get food in there or make
Mm,
sure she get food in there.
yeah, but that question gonna always gonna be
My
why the fuck
opinion
she don't
is,
have food.
my
Yeah.
opinion on that is, hell the fuck no. I ain't
Wow.
required to put no food in that refrigerator because for one, if she can't provide food for the kid and we co-parenting, we got separate households and all of that, then it sound like I need to be the one in custody of the child. If she
Mm,
can't do her part as an adult to take care of a child when I'm not around or if we separate.
that too. That too. That it's just that question right there had a lot of fillers in it, man. It's a situation based, man. Because you do got the same as you got David. You got what do you call mothers that don't do their job as a mother? What you call them?
I never heard of it. I don't even know.
It's
Yeah,
never
bad,
heard of.
bad mother.
It's never heard of. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard. It's hard to it's a hard situation because it's like at the end of the day, if a mother's not doing her job as a mother, it's gonna be pushed on the father. It's gonna be like, yo, you the man anyway. So it's like, but me looking at the co-parenting part, yes, she. I feel like the other. It's like this on a co-parenting on situations of who get it on the weekend, who gets the kids on the weekend. If that's your job to have the kids on that weekend, you should know that I gotta have food in this refrigerator. Don't call me up and say, "Oh, my kid's hungry." It's like, yo, it's your responsibility weekend.
And if you can't provide food for your kid, you don't need to have custody. I'm just saying.
That's a
So
tough one. That's a tough
going
one though.
through a up and down of not being able to provide food at a certain point. It might not be forever
Yo,
every day.
no,
Might be
no,
just one time.
I'm
yo,
talking
It
about
it
this.
gotta be bad. Like I'm just saying, it gotta be a bad situation for her to even feel like calling him and asking him to do it.
mm-hmm,
Because you see how his response is, so they can't be that tight. So it probably was hard for her to have to call him and ask him.
mm,
And you know what I'm saying? So it must be one of them times. The economy is fucked up, brother. I don't want to leave that out. Like,
yeah,
shit, it's
Yeah,
the kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
she hungry too. Yeah,
If
she
all
hungry
that,
too.
if
Yeah.
all that the family in the first place to even have to go through that.
But I'm just saying though, it's like, is the only reason you feel like that is because you don't want to feed an ex?
No, it's
Mm.
no, it's more so of it ain't no excuse. Like is if we created a
Mm.
family together, bruh, it ain't no excuse for it if we don't work out and we gotta do all this separate shit. No,
Mm.
bruh, like we sit together, we created this child together.
What do you
And if I
mean?
what do you okay. Um
Like, are you like you saying
I
like if
I,
y'all
I
are still
believe
together or
I,
not
I
together?
I believe if we decided to have this child together, then we need to work it out and stay together. Keep this family together. That's what I believe.
Mm.
All right, so once you pass that point of that, like you
That's what I'm
pass that,
saying. There's no excuse because that's what I believe. I believe on making this work. We decided to create this child. We know how important the family is. Well, I know how important family is to me. So I believe that we need to work this out if we decide to have this child together. That's what I mean by it's no excuse. Oh, we said we gonna separate, and then that's when we could say, oh, we going through hard times and whatever may happen. I get it. It's unfortunate, but in my brain, I'm like, it's no excuse because we decided to create
Mm.
this family and we should have made it work.
but that is
Mm.
making it work though. Y'all just not together.
Mm.
You making it
When I
work
Mm.
when,
for the
when I
kids
think of
and her to
when
eat.
I think of family, I think of together. I don't think of separation. I'm talking about together. That's what I mean when I say family.
You
But
do
I get it.
gotta.
I get in situations where people split up. I get all that. But I'm just saying when I think of family, I think of mother, dad, children together under the same roof together. That's what I think of when we say family. But
Yeah.
I get it. There's stipulations where shit happen. I get that.
Yeah, yeah, and like if that happens, like all right, for instance, if it happened and it is you, and that's your kid, and they call you like they hungry, and
Mm-hmm.
is you and his mama not together, are you
Yeah.
not gonna do it?
Mm. Yeah. That. Yeah. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to do it
I,
regardless.
it's up to you, your own person. I'm just saying, like, I'm asking, like, are you the type to be like, you should have had your shit together, click, knowing, like, fuck it, my kid ain't gonna eat.
No, I'm not
Mm.
gonna do that.
Nah, you ain't
But
gonna do
that's the
that.
but that's why I'm saying like I wouldn't even like be in that situation in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from with it.
Can't
It's.
But
I
I
stand it,
mean.
get
bro.
it in this particular
Yeah.
situation. If I'm in that particular situation, no, I'm not gonna not send food over.
But it's just hard saying like, okay, when people say co-parenting, that means like it's supposed to be another person doing their part as a parent at the end of the day. Of course, you're not gonna be like, damn, these kids ain't got no food. That's her damn fault. At the end of the day, you do got to tell yourself like we both supposed to do our part as parents at the end of the day.
She doing her part. Like, okay, she don't got the food, but nigga, the kid over there under her roof, she making sure when the
Mm.
kid's sick, she there, she gotta call out from work to deal with it. You ain't gonna do it. And then she the one using her gas to take the nigga to school or pick him up, take him wherever he gotta go or her.
Mm.
Like, I'm just saying she doing her part.
Yeah. She
You
doing
the one
well. It's
ain't
like
got that much of a part except for putting food in the refrigerator,
it's
bro.
like
What's
it's
that,
like
$300?
it's like in the co-parenting world, it's kind of tough because it's like when they together, a shelter is gonna be both of our, you know what I'm saying, both of our like pluses. You know what I'm saying? Both of us gonna have food and table. Both of us can provide, but it's like when it's co-parented, it's like you gotta have a shelter, I gotta have a shelter, you gotta have food, I gotta have food. When you co-parenting, parenting is different. It's like somebody gonna fill in where it's missing. But it's like that co-parenting shit. I'm not looking for you to do that, but at the same time, that's a necessity that got to be met because we both are being parents, but not in the same roof. It's a tough one though. That's a tough one though. But he basically was saying like, first, am I obligated to have food in her shelter, even though I'm not paying bills there, I'm not living there, but that's my child that's in need. And second, if I don't do that, will I be a piece of shit ass nigga?
If you asking, then you know that's what it means.
Mm.
In my
Cause,
opinion.
cause I mean, we all seen videos like that. I don't know if they were skits or not, but they look like fake videos. But it's a trigger warning because it's like you get that sometimes. A woman saying that, "Oh, you gotta feed all my kids," or "You gotta
No. He said his kids.
true,
His
true,
kids. I ain't
true."
feeding everybody kids. That's different though.
But it's kind of different, but it's kind of the same. You don't know how many. It's some filler in that question though. It's a filler in that
No,
question.
that's different for me.
Oh, you
It
saying
just
like
be it just be weird because it's like, why even have kids if y'all not even like stick together?
That's what I say for men and women who raising a daughter, bro. You should always teach her never have kids before marriage, bro. That's the best way to solidify that the man will be in the child's life. That's like the highest success rate is what I'm saying. Anything below that, you don't know, bro. More likely it's gonna go bad. But if the girl marries the guy and the guy knows the next step is a kid, bro. In his mind, he already prepares for it mentally. He don't do that if y'all just effing around. You know what I'm saying? He like on some
facts,
who baby, you sure? Like, hey, hold on.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when you raising your daughter, that's just I ain't telling nobody to be no parent.
Nah,
It's
nah,
just
cause it's just like like in this culture, parenting just come upon you. It ain't really planned out in our culture.
exactly. It's just fuck it. Nobody like prepared. That's why we got such a bad culture.
Facts. And actually, that comes to my next thought that I came across on the internet. Because that was like you know, I got a double question for y'all guys today, man. And it said the study shows that the average black family passes $0 to the next generation. I don't know where this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where this came from, but I don't know where this study showed, but it just came across. I just came across it.
Should impact at least 3 generations. It should impact ours, our children's, and our grandchildren's. So we have to start building generational wealth. You see, the average black family passes on, listen to this, $0 to the next generation. Yep, I said zero. That means when somebody dies, the family gets nothing. No wonder we cry so much at funerals. We're grieving twice, grieving over losing a loved one and grieving that they didn't leave us anything. You see, other ethnic groups leave wills, but we leave bills. Well, what does Proverbs 13:22 say? A good person leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That means our money should impact at least 3 generations. It should impact ours, our children's, and our grandchildren's. So we have to start building generational wealth.
100%, man.
Yeah, I agree with that one too, man.
It's true.
And I feel like that's one of the things that in our culture that is looked over. Just the fact that you gotta have enough wealth for the not just for your children, but for your children's children. And it's like I think that's something that has to be like focused on in our culture.
Where do you
But
start, man? With yourself.
and that's the whole thing about it, man. You gotta have common wealth, bro. You gotta have common sense for this shit, man.
Start with yourself, man. And I want to help people. Like I know people hear wealth and be like, God damn. But all wealth is, bro, is income coming in without you having to work, man. Wealth is when you have money coming in that take care of all of your bills without you having to work. It don't gotta be billions and billions, just however much covers your bills, cost of living. That's what.
Hey man, I'm calling Cap on that
Mm.
video.
You disagree with that
A
video?
man's talking about some 3 generations of wealth. And let me dive into my explanation here, fellas. Expeditiously. I'm gonna do it expeditiously. You know, I'm on my TI right now.
Yeah.
Big words. It's like, but nah man, so look, family.
Yeah.
So you have the mother and father, they have children. Um the mother and father, they should be able to financially afford the children lifestyle, lifestyle of family. And when that mother and father gets elderly, that them children should be financially well off enough to afford the grandparent, not to afford their parents move in with no, afford their parents to move in with them and help raise their child while while they may go to work or be busy working to
Build a
provide for
business.
their child. So what I'm saying is, yeah, he may be right. Yes, yeah, it would be great to provide for 3 generations, but technically you need to be able to provide for really just yourself and your children, because your children should be able to help you if you're elderly, and if you're in the home with them, you will be able to help raise their children. So I think it's a circle that completes what family is, I'm assuming. So that's just my
I kind
opinion.
of, when you say their children, if you're a grandmother or father, those children is gonna be your children too. You know that, right? So ain't no that's
Yeah,
their
yeah.
children.
But what I'm saying is, okay, what I'm saying is, instead of paying them high prices to like a daycare center and stuff like that, it would be beneficial to, if you could afford your parents to move in with you and your wife and be grandparents to your children while
Mm-hmm.
you at work. So therefore, there's somebody that's close to the family teaching your children, instead of them children have to go out and be taught and watched by somebody like a stranger that you don't even really know.
Mm.
Those I feel like we shouldn't lose those grandparent and child relationships.
Mm.
That's just my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's all he was just saying that like us right now, we gotta prepare to to have enough income for the like. We gotta start putting out wheels for our next generation, and then that'd be the
Gotta have
biggest
something to
problem.
put on the wheel, brother.
And that too, that is
Yeah.
like that's why it's like in our culture, that's why we do feel like other races are kind of like more together because you hear that, oh, Bill's dad left him such and such inheritance. And then you look at your own family, you looking like, yo, why the fuck my dad didn't do that for me? So you kind of feel that space of empty love. Like, damn, like you knew your dad loved you, but it's like you hear that Bill's such and such left him something when he's
Like,
dead.
and to piggyback on what you just said, Bigger, like, I completely agree with you, man. I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second, let y'all in. This
Yeah,
ain't no rant. This ain't no Ayo Quay Mad session. I'm just
yeah.
telling you what happened to me one time, what I experienced. So I'm working for Coca-Cola, and I'm delivering to a gas station,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking to the guy that I'm delivering to, and like it's this white guy. He don't really have on any flashy gear about him. He just
Yeah,
super regular, almost a little poor, but I'm not trying to be racist.
yeah.
So I'm just talking to him, man. We're talking about weed, And so he said that he had $80,000 worth of land. It's in acres that his parents left to him that he just sitting on.
Mm.
And he just working at a gas station, no stress. He's happy, he's chilling. He just working his job because he knows at the end of the day, he has $80,000 just sitting there that's in his name that was left to him that he don't have to stress about trying to obtain or now I get it. Once you have that, you need to do something with it. I get all of that, but
Mm.
It's just 80,000 though.
but that's more than nothing. When you don't have
Mm.
any, that 80,000
Mm.
can do something for somebody.
Do
Mm.
something for anybody.
Mm. But I mean, I understand what you're saying though. Like, and I just feel like with us right now, it got to start somewhere. If that type of knowledge has came across us, it's like it's a blessing. It's also a curse, but it's also a blessing too because it's like you finally got that in your brain that when I'm gone, I gotta provide something for my kids. It could be a car, it could be money, it could be your 401k. You know what I'm saying? That should be your first. That should be your mission before you die, and that's a good thing. You came across that information.
Yeah, cause like even what I be thinking about, dang, like once my dad gets super old, I mean, I'm like, damn, I got to be in position to make sure he's straight.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really on us, bro.
And I think, and that's something also in our culture that's kind of backwards on too. It is the fact that we do feel obligated to take care of our parents when they get older. That's an obligation. You're supposed to do that, but that's kind of like things like that is kind of like supposed to be. They don't supposed to take care of us, but we supposed to be in a good position that we can take care of future things too. But I certainly agree about what I'm saying having enough income that you can financially make your 3 generations ahead of you stable. That's what us black people should aim for, and that's a big problem in our culture nowadays. Because all we want to do is just take, 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 but we ain't trying to give more. But
Yeah,
What you
man.
mean?
We gotta start
yeah,
living. We gotta start living beyond our means as a
well,
culture.
I'm just saying like I ain't gonna say like just trying to take stuff is the problem, but we gotta learn at the end of the day. The more that we got, we gonna have to give it away. It's certain shit that you can't take with us. Like once you dead and gone, you gone. It ain't nothing you gonna get buried with.
I plan to leave behind a lot of shit,
Facts. Yeah. You
but
know.
it's because my parents helped start the way shit. But that's what
Facts,
I
man.
that's why this conversation big, and I'm listening because it's like, damn, a lot of people, like Tukwe was saying, I do feel like a sense of I'm gonna be alright at the end of the day as I live through life with that type shit. Like, yeah, it get rough and shit, but I still be on some. At the end of the day, though, I got that shit to take care of. But I do gotta learn that shit too. I
Facts,
can't let
man.
it fall. I gotta improve it. Like it, like that restaurant provided first game provided by West End Grill. That restaurant that was my grandma and them shit, and now my mama owned it, renovated it, and it's like it gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like that comes
It's
straight from the family shit.
it's definitely a tree plant, man. Like
Oh
a,
yeah.
a, a tree gotta grow, man. And I think that's one thing that in the black culture is like missing is to give to the next. That's one thing that we missing. It ain't nothing. Well, it ain't nothing like that's real big, but it can be something big. over
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's like it's just good to see how it was when my grandma had it. It had a disco ball in that motherfucker, pool table, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like T- TVs in there on the walls for sports and shit. And I'm like, damn, like that shit just changed with the times. It's just crazy, man. I don't know.
It,
But
it's it's
that's something black people need to see is where I was really aiming for.
yeah,
Like,
man. Yeah, man. Cause like Two was saying, man. I mean, it ain't gonna make you live better. At the end of the day, Tukwe, you visit him at his store, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna give you a sense of mind. Like, damn, if I had to, I got something in possession. That's just like, that was a good example. When Jay-Z said, in the story of OJ, he wasn't just talking about, you know what I'm saying, OJ. He wasn't talking about OJ. He was just talking about he bought something that was very valuable and he passed it to his kids. And when you pass and he passed it to his kids, now his kids got something to hold on to. They can either hold on to it or just sell it and be wealthy and keep this wealthy in the family.
Yeah, and I think that it eliminates the stress of, let's just say, trying to maintain this shit together when you know that you got that in the background. You could just like potentially sell that land, or like you said, sell the land, or hell, whatever. Just the fact that you have access to it, it just eliminate certain fears and
Mm-hmm.
stresses, I
I'm
think.
glad, yeah, like the best thing that whoever came up with the plan to keep black people at a like poverty level, the best thing they did was create a fear for us of losing our shit. Like it's like living as a black person or anybody. Let me not just say black person, but living as an American, bro. It's like, bro, two missteps, bro, and your ass is homeless, bro. Like two. I say two missteps. You got one
Mm-hmm.
misstep, but like two missteps, bro. Yo, it's over. And it's like we live with that fear of we can't really chase what we want to chase because we might fuck around and be behind with this shit. Your career foundation, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you gotta just stick to the plan, bro, just to maintain this shit. You can't really chase what you want to chase. Take the uh get your mental right to even think about a plan for that shit, bro. You gotta like always do it under duress. And when I mean duress, it's like fucking duress, nigga. You worrying about your career, you going to work, worrying about them motherfuckers. If they decide to cut your ass loose,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
bro, like it slow people down from even chasing what they want to do, bro.
So you can't even
True.
think.
And the reason I had to come across that too, and I just feel like that mind of thinking of passing on the stuff to your children always gonna come with the father. It's always gonna begin with the father. Yeah, you know the
Facts.
mother do their part, but at the end of the day, when grandfather dies, it's a bigger. It's kind. It's a hurtful impact. So it's like we gotta start being on that point of when us fathers leave this earth, we do gotta goddamn have obligation to have anything. It could be a regular car. It could be something. Just saying that, yo, I love my children. Y'all can have this.
And if you too far gone, bro, like well, you made a bunch of mistakes and you just know it's gonna be tough for you to get in that path before you die for
Mm-hmm.
leaving your people something. Leave them with the knowledge of how to do it at least.
That
Like
too.
even if you can't get it, bro, at least leave them the knowledge of how to do it for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts, man.
Learn you. That's your job. If you know you can't reach, even if you try, just learn it so you can at least teach it, bro, and tell them to
Facts.
keep investigating the knowledge, bro. And it'll be all right, man.
Facts, man. Like we gotta make Father's Day great again, man.
Show,
We gotta
bro.
make it great
We
again,
ain't
man.
even get a every kiss begin with K commercial, bro. We ain't
For
even
real.
get a Red Lobster commercial, and they need business. You could add a Father's Day fucking for the Father's Week. Man, look, I
Half
don't know
off.
what it is about men in this country now, bro. It's like, fuck y'all niggas.
It's sort of on that level. It's just looked over, man. It's like being able to provide and also give. That's just one of them things. Like breathing. It's like until it's gone, that's when it's important. So it's like we got let's make
You,
Father's Day great again.
you know what messed up Father's Day?
Yeah.
It was the white man. And let me tell you why. Sorry, I'm playing, bro. I'm bullshit.
I mean, I understand what you're saying because we do got certain things in our culture that eliminates the what the head is in the family. Like the head is supposed to be the father. So we
Fuck.
do got certain things that tells women to say you don't need a father, you just need the government.
Mm.
And a lot of people turn to the government because just like how that situation, not the situation that just like how that question asked, what if my co-parenting person is not feeling their obligation?
It's not right though, because that still fall on the man, bro.
Yeah.
Even if the government comes to that woman saying, "Look, we'll hit you if he ain't here."
Mm-hmm.
If you make yourself Timothy,
Mm-hmm.
Timothy, she gonna say, "I don't need you. He got me."
Mm.
So niggas still was failing somewhere, bro. I
Mm.
can't put it strictly on the government because the government could have been denied. You don't gotta do
Mm.
that shit.
So that's why these two questions does show you the importance of what fathers bring to the table, and also what fathers can leave to the table too. But I just want to come across that. And that was the first thought, man.
Shout out to the females on the timeline on Facebook, man. The ones that say Father's Day for them. Shout out to y'all too.
Facts, facts. I'm the mama and the daddy.
Yeah.
I'm
Shout
the
out
mama
to
and the daddy.
cause you super parent. Shout out to
Facts,
you.
man. Facts, man.
I know that
We
shit rough, man. I know it's rough. I can't imagine it. Like even if I had a kid dolo, God, I couldn't imagine it, bro. So shout out to the mothers on Father's Day, cause you know what I'm saying. Y'all the ones that made us fathers at the end of the day as well. So, but
facts,
that's
man.
tough
Facts.
shit, though, man.
It's tough shit. Hell yeah. Being a single parent and being a
Woo.
co-parenting too. Like being co-parent is tough because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, how would you look at a man asking the mother for if
Normal,
he not, you know what I'm saying? Like how would you feel? Like
normal.
no, how would you look at that person, the dude, if he was asking, he would just pushing on the responsibility to the mother because it's like us at dad's
Cause
roles
if they
provide.
together, I look at it as no big deal. If
Mm-hmm.
they ain't together, then nah, bro.
Damn, boy. It's tough because it's like the relationship break, but once you got them bonds come together and that gender reveal comes, it's like you can't take away that.
But you still responsible, bro.
Yeah, you
I
still
don't give a fuck
responsible.
if you a man.
Yeah.
If you a man, you responsible even if y'all break up, bro. I swear to God, you responsible for everything because you nutted in them, bro. Like you the one knew that was coming, bro. I don't give a fuck if she told you. You was in the most control of that situation, bro. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Yeah, man.
So you can't, bro.
It's tough, man. It's
Like
tough, man.
you in control of if that happens, 100%.
It's
Fuck.
tough, man. That's why this day I'm gonna say this day is important just as any other holiday because it just shows you the role of a father, how far the impact can go. It can go from generations. It can go far further than that. But just by simply being a good father, But
even being in the house is a huge step, bro. Even if you suck at being a father, if you just in the house, that's still a big boost to your child's success, man. Like,
facts, man.
sure.
But just shout out to all the fathers out there, man. Shout out to all the fathers. I don't care what kind of father you is. Even you as an absent father, you still can change. At the end of the day, you
Yeah,
still
bro.
can get back what's lost. Like, just try harder next time. Well, don't try hard next time, but just keep trying to recover, man. That's all.
Nah, try harder next time and just be consistent, man. Like,
Fact.
you fucked up. You was absent, so it's gonna
Yeah,
take.
You said try harder next time. It's hilarious.
You gonna show a bunch of presence. You gotta show a bunch of presence.
I ain't meant to say next time, but I meant to say like the next moment you got to prove yourself as a father is, just be a good one.
It was a study. Sorry to
Yeah,
just throw this in there.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was a study. I could be wrong, but it was a study that said black males do better as a parent on their second child. So is it
yeah.
like something up with a nigga and his first kid and shit? It's like I
Hell
see
yeah.
that a lot. Like the first kid will hate that motherfucker, but his other kids be you be like, why that kid don't fuck with him?
I
Oh,
just
God.
think it's on the level of when you a rookie parent, because you sometimes you kind of like walking on eggshells because you just trying not to fuck up. But I think when that second kid along, you just more relaxed as a
Yeah,
parent.
comfortable.
So you just saying like, I don't raise the first one this type of way. The second one, I don't been through it. I
It's a
don't been through I gotta be cautious with the first one.
Yeah, it's it's a bunch of I fucked up the first time, but I ain't gonna fuck up with this one. It's a bunch of that in our community, bro. But
Also the
that's a lot of hate that get built too, though.
oh hell yeah,
It's a lot
hell
of
yeah.
hate. But my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying like on the point of it's all like raising a kid. Always gonna have his trial and errors, because you can do everything right as a parent, and your kid can be a totally different how you raised them. Just on that level.
Oh,
So
you gotta dig deeper because pause the fuck. But it's like when you say how you raise them, are you saying like the things you told them or
well,
the things you showed them?
I'm saying on the level of you could do everything right as a parent. You could provide for them. You could teach them how to make money. You could just be a whole lot of great parents towards somebody else's eyes. But that also can hurt them as thinking that everything is just given to them. So they can go into life thinking that whatever they want is gonna just give it to them. They ain't gonna work for it. You know what I'm saying? It's tough being a parent, a good parent, because most of the time, not most of the time, it could be detrimental to the child
There's
on or their mindset of thinking how to obtain things.
there's no such thing as doing everything you could do as a parent. There's no such thing as that. You can't do everything you could do as a parent. It's not possible. It's not possible because if you did do all that shit, then there's no way the child would go wrong. That mean you always there to be their friend, their their leader, and you
Yeah.
always there to provide. You always there. You giving them the time they need. That mean like you can't do everything. It's either you gonna do good money wise or you gonna do
Mm-hmm.
good attention wise.
Mm. True. I was just saying
And the
like,
thing is, you don't know what your kid heart want. Your one kid might be cool with the money, one kid might be cool with the time.
exactly, man. So you like it's hard, bro. Like at the end of the day,
So I say that shit impossible.
it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard doing good as a parent because you don't. It depends on at a certain point how the kid gonna react to the world. at the end of the day. That the kid can see the world as a harsh place. The kid can see the world as a place that it only evolves around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like no matter what you do as a parent, you don't know the outcome what it do for your child.
It's like, go ahead, too quick if you got something. If you got something, brother.
Yeah, man. My opinion on this particular subject, I think I agree with JB. It's like no matter what you do, you can never do everything that is needed because like every kid most of the times gets its most memorable experiences when they're not around their parents. Whether it's their first fight, their first time having sex, first time getting drunk, like whatever it is, it happens
True,
most of the time when you're not around your parents.
true, true on that.
I ain't
It's
gonna
just,
say true on that, but go ahead.
nah, it's just a perspective. Just a perspective. I'm just saying like most of your
No, I
experiences you
ain't saying
grew
he
up with.
wrong. I'm just saying it's people that feel like that. I'm just speaking for
Yeah.
the people who don't. Go ahead, though.
Oh, that was all.
Yeah,
But you can't control everything, and I think that's why like when they get to the second kid, you just realize that you can't control everything. You can't do all for the parent part for the kid. You just be relaxed. You just let life
that, that,
live.
that's why that I told the kid everything I could tell a nigga. You could go and tell a nigga it's like football.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you watch it on TV, it look fun and it look exciting. You know what I'm saying? Then you hearing people talk about how fun it is. Then you go out there, you ready to have fun, then somebody smack your ass, and it's like, damn, like this ain't what I thought. You
That's
gotta like
that's reality.
that's kids like, and however they reply to that hit when they first feel it, shit, it's up to the
Yeah.
parent to be able to know their child, know their child personality, and figure out how to handle the situation whenever they hit the smack or bump in the road. Like you gotta know what to say. You gotta know your child too. You got to know your child. You got to know how to talk to them. You got to know what words make them react. Like you just gotta know how to get the most. Like a good coach, you gotta know how to get the most out of your player. Like
I think it's a learning experience for both parties, the
hell
parent and the
yeah,
child. Like they're both learning on their journey. They're learning how to be a parent, and also that child is learning itself in the world. Like for example, I knew that I didn't want to be a damn running back when I got tackled one time. Like a guy, he grabbed the back of my jersey and like swung me around. And as I'm like going around, as I'm being swung around, uh, another person comes and smacked me as I'm going to the ground, and that taught me right there. Yeah, I don't want to be running back.
but it looked fun though.
But it looked fun as hell. But yeah, man. So experience is the best teacher, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. That's just harp right back to the you can't do everything. Like you just can't.
It's
You
like
gotta let life too. But go ahead, my bad.
no, I was just saying it's like reality is kind of like the third parent towards us humans, because reality teaches us a lot of shit that
God,
your parent can't teach you.
You're right, man. Right. Yes,
Cause just like
sir.
how you said, like you play running back, and you just knew at this time it was kind of physical. You knew that other people was trying to take you down. Like that's just reality, man. It ain't reality ain't safe. Outside your home is not safe.
Man, it can be. It can be, y'all. It can be because of the world.
It
We just
can
gotta
be.
make it.
It can be. It can be. I'm just saying, like the nature of reality. Once you step out that house, it's gonna be feelings that's not gonna take care. It's not gonna be feelings that you're gonna look over. Your parents look over your feelings. Your parents gonna be right there when you fall, gonna pick you back up and make sure you can try again. But sometimes reality, when you fall on your ass, it ain't you gonna be picking yourself up, not your parents.
You gotta make America safe again.
True statement on that. But we're gonna, all I'm gonna say about this thought is just be something more. Just be what just you ain't gotta be out walking on eggshell with your kids. You ain't gotta be doing everything for your kids, but just be there for them at any moment or at any time they need you. You really don't know, but just be there.
What y'all always say? Fuck them damn kids. Nigga.
Yeah.
I don't even know we can get on his news.
But we're gonna go on to sports, man. Since it's Father's Day, I know a lot of men out here want to know what we want to talk about today. We're gonna talk about this Gevonta Davis and Frank Martin fight, man. Did y'all catch it yesterday?
I caught it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna let some highlights run through right quick. Gonna be quick. Not too long. It was a good fight, man. Gevonta Davis, he show you every time why he's the world champ.
Las Vegas headlining his 7th consecutive pay-per-view, and in the main event here on the 100th Championship Fight Night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena for the first time.
As a reminder, am I command you at all times? Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
The Ghost, Martin, the Bell, in round 1, and Davis having a little fun with the whole Ghost nickname, a part of the Ghostbusters theme. His team has t-shirts with who you gonna call? Well, move the millimeters, his defenses, his ability to utilize his ring IQ and his boxing skills. Yes, it's not even so much of an exciting fight. Good combination.
Okay.
Again, you can't get repetitive if you're Martin. No way. Davis is reading you. Instantly, he'll respond there. The left hand. Now Davis beginning to open up. The crowd anticipating it. Davis saying, bring it. Of course he wants to bring it. Take it with the left.
Yeah, that's the number one, Martin. There's a dance for Martin.
Nice straight left pops Davis. Pops Martin.
Hey, walking him down,
A
though.
little slip and a little, left hand over the top.
Easy. But
That's a tough sight, man. Tank just looking at you, ready to knock your
I know he
ass
does not
out.
want to open up. He doesn't want to give anything to Davis, but again, he has
Yeah,
to
he
keep him busy.
walking him down the whole
Left hand
fight.
to the body and the right by Davis. Martin just avoiding that counter, but now Martin at first to wrestle and the referee.
Hey, Tank,
Frank
what?
missed that left hand. Tank countered with the left uppercut and then the right hook.
It's like, hey,
Davis misses with the lead left uppercut, but then follows up with
I
another
want
left
your
hand.
ass for UFC.
And that last situation, Frank Martin covered up well.
Counter left hook from Martin that jolted Davis.
That's the counter he's been looking for.
Neither fighter has ever been down as a pro. Martin still has a slight advantage in terms of total punches landed, but the gap is closing, and Davis double left hand.
Martin's got to stay out of close if he wants to stay in this fight.
We haven't seen body work from Martin. I want to see that left to the body.
Damn.
Oh, left uppercut.
Goes Martin.
That nigga laying flat down.
It's like Tank. Davis grips the stuff.
Here's the corner. Frank should not be in there. We were talking about that. He's just setting himself up for big trouble here. There's the uppercut, and there's the left hand.
Wow.
Once he's stunned him with that uppercut.
The undefeated WBA lightweight.
The boy done
Damn.
for.
Damn, man.
Damn.
The boy done for.
He was fighting pretty good, man. It just, I think Tank caught him with one that dazed him and threw his mind off. I think that's exactly what happened.
I watched the fight too, man. It was a good fight, man. And sometimes, like, it's every time, like, you see fighters fight Gevonta, you think they have control, and he just turn on the jets, and then it's over.
Yeah.
He might be really world class, like.
Oh,
It's
one question I came across that, I want to discuss with y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying that Gevonta Davis is like our generation Mike Tyson. Like, years down the line, we're going to look at Gevonta as a Mike Tyson for us, for our generation. Do y'all agree with that?
Nah.
I say we're gonna look at him as Tank, like his own, cause Man, he just gotta keep. He looked just like he better than everybody, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
So
Like,
And
he
you
can.
plus,
disagree.
Tyson was like first round knockouts consistently. I ain't really seen.
Yeah, like that was just extravagant shit. Like Tank extravagant, but he
In
ain't.
first round,
Yeah,
extravagant.
first few seconds you done paid $200. You know what I'm saying? Squat and shit.
Mm.
Like, nah, he
It's
ain't
it's
that.
it's a tough though. That's a tough. Like I understand about the wins and knockouts, but damn boy, to say that it's our generation, like Tyson, bro, he was on a different level with boxing, like you said, bro. Like this motherfucker used to fight 5 times in 1 year, and that's really unheard of in this boxing atmosphere.
That nigga used to fight huge paws like boxers, man. Like these niggas be 6'5".
Yeah,
He like 5'10", bro.
yeah, bro. That's why it was on a different level when you carry that heavyweight,
Heavyweight.
You know what I'm saying? That heavyweight belt
Yeah,
is always like the king of all belts when you say heavyweight,
bro. Them the big dog.
cause you the biggest and baddest motherfuckers around.
Man, I promise you, you can go watch the Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson highlights and just turn the sound on and listen to how it sounds when they hit each other, bro. You could be like, damn, bro. Like, I would be dead, bro.
Nah,
It
them
sound like
punches is
bears fighting, bro. It sound like bears fighting, bro. I swear.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, man, it's just the level of performance that Mike Tyson brought to the game. He was on a different level of just watching a fight, bro. Like first round knockouts is different.
That nigga was intimidating, man.
Yeah, it was on that level too, man. So
Sorry, bro.
it's hard. I understand though for him getting, being undefeated and all that, but boy, them shoes is kind of big to fill with Mike Tyson, man.
Remember, Tank gonna have his own name now, or whatever. He gonna have it.
It's
That
kind of
motherfucker can box, bro. He need
it's
to
kind
box.
it's kind of
Somebody.
like it's kind of like the Jordan Kobe annihilation. I'm not like illustration of what we got towards everybody. You know what I'm saying? They their own
want to see him
superstar.
box Bud Crawford?
I would at this point, because it's like,
Yeah.
because it's kind of getting to the point that a lot of these fighters feel about Tank that he just want the fight that he's safe in, or he just want the fight that he know, like he don't. They say he picked the fight that he feel like he ain't got no challenge.
That ain't fair. I think he picked the fight that's gonna make the most money, and I don't see with nobody wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with anybody moving like that in any sport.
True. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know how some people, everybody gonna have a different perspective about a fighter, especially a winner.
But them niggas still got a chance though. It's fighting. It ain't like it's like man, like them niggas all got a chance to beat Tank. It don't matter who they is.
And that's the thing about like when you the number one contender, bro. Everybody wants you, man. Everybody wants you. Everybody want that belt. So you gonna get certain people that's gonna talk down on you, saying that, hey man, you ain't fighting the best person. You should be fighting me. You gonna get that, man. You can only fight one person at a time, and that's what Tank doing. But further news with that, we had, you know what I'm saying, we had a lot of theatrics. We had a lot of, it wasn't a lot of stuff, but, Ryan Garcia came to the mat. He actually, they kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't no disrespect type of shit, or it could have been. But he came to the mat, gave his congratulations. They all talking, laughing.
That motherfucker look like he's 200 pounds.
He had on the shirt.
Hey,
But Tank also said that
Yeah.
he want to fight Ryan again. He said that during the press conferences to this past fight.
That'd
He
be
fought
something to
with
make for.
Ryan.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like about it, man. I like about it. It wasn't no love lost. It wasn't no goddamn. They actually out there trying to hate each other. Like they go and laugh about it, bro.
You fought a nigga. That's how it go. I wish these street niggas would learn that, bro. That's what happens a lot when you fight a nigga, bro.
And that's
After a while, you be good. Y'all be cool.
And that's some man shit right there. It's like, yeah, we have differences, but once it gets settled on that table and one person actually win, the only thing you can do is shake hands, man.
Like, think about it. You have an altercation with a nigga that you know and shit, and y'all fight. Now, y'all both know y'all can't fuck with y'all can't disrespect each other on a certain level. Now y'all both know, so the relationship is gonna be smoother.
Facts, man. Facts. More bullshit, but hey, Ryan got down. He actually got an altercation with Caleb Plant. That was the dude who slapped goddamn Canelo on stage, and also he had did he get an altercation with
one of them twins?
One of them twins.
Yeah, he slapped shit out of one of them, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put your name out there because I can't remember.
Charlo.
One of y'all got slapped.
He slapped the shit out of him.
He slapped the shit out of him. He slapped the shit out of him. He slapped the shit out of him. But that.
He slapped the purity shit out of him.
You know what I'm saying? That went down like after the fight. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? We might get that. You might get that. I don't know what weight class he in. What weight class Caleb playing in?
Oh no, that nigga slapped the shit out of him. Oh shit. Oh, that is Ryan right there. He ain't do shit. What the fuck is this Caleb Plant nigga? I gotta see him fight. Did any of y'all ever seen him fight before?
Why was she snapping in the background? Did you catch that black girl going off in the background?
Man, I seen out.
Well, I seen him fight Canelo. I seen
that
fight.
Run his highlights right quick, man. Just a few. I never seen this dude fight, but I'm just seeing him slapping the shit out of whoever wanted. So he gotta have some hands in that ring.
He a good fighter though.
Ryan probably gonna knock his ass out.
But I don't know what weight class he in, but hey, you might get that going, man. You might get that going. All it takes is goddamn little tweets and shit.
I love to see it. That damn face off gonna be on edge, boy. Go slap the shit out of that nigga in the face off.
And who
did y'all see the
last fight?
Oh man, I don't know, but he knocked that nigga out.
Yeah, let's goddamn run some highlights. See how
Bro,
I mean, that would
see that baseball player slap that streamer for taking his hat off his head.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hilarious, bro.
But that would be, that might be something else to go in, man. You know what I'm saying? There might be another fight, man. That might be Horizon. I mean, it's like Ryan Garcia I don't know if he gonna get to another fight, man. With all these allegations and they talking about he failed the blood test. Maybe he just one of them fighters that's gonna fight, not for a belt, but just to bring the audience.
Oh yeah, update. The Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight got pushed back because Mike Tyson had got sick, but he back healthy and the fight is back on. Uh
That nigga ain't healthy enough to fight.
yeah, he gonna get slept in my opinion, but they trying to give him more time and shit. They trying to make sure he right so he don't really get fucked up, but he still gonna lose though.
I hope he get right, man. Cause that's kind of like one of the fights everybody waiting to see too. Everybody waiting to see that, man.
I'm not.
Well, more sports,
This shit
man.
on Netflix. That's why I'm turning for.
More sports. Angela Reese
Angel
and Caitlin, huh?
Reese.
Angela Reese, and Caitlin Clark.
So you stupid.
Caitlin Clark played today. Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky played. And guess who came up on top? Guess who got swept?
Man, I know who came on top. Vanilla Cream, Caitlin Clark. The reason eyes are on the WNBA.
Yeah. They won today, 91-83. They won their last one, so
Smoked them. Now they got a better record.
That's the thing about like when you talk, especially in sports, man. That's the thing about when you talk about another like professional athlete. You're gonna have to play them one day. You're gonna have to play them twice.
Sometimes you fuck up. Sometimes you try to bully the bear and welcome them to the league, but you might have just sped up the process of them whooping your ass.
Yeah.
You pissed them off. Now they like, all right, I gotta work. All right, and they already naturally gifted. You don't want that motherfucker to work harder. So that's what y'all get. Caitlin about to take the lead by storm.
And that's kind of the shit that's going on because it's like now you just really boosted up her fans because you lost twice to her. Now I think it's about time to sit down and be humble, man. It's about time, man.
Yeah, man.
Now it's time to really skip them Caitlin Clark questions.
And Chicago got two of the top rookies, two of the top big girl rookies on their team too.
Cause it's like, man, you got and everybody see you got some animosity towards her, man. But now you done lost twice. Now it's time to just worry about the team now. Now it's time to worry about the team, what y'all going through, because y'all going to like kind of like y'all started out, god dang, like what 3-3. Now y'all got dang 4-9. Now it's time to god dang. Let's talk to the teammates. Now it's time to god dang review what the hell y'all doing wrong.
Man, shout out to Angel Reese. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, man. I'm glad to see this rivalry going on, but that's little shit, man. Wait till Juju get in the motherfucking league, bro. She shutting all that shit down.
True indeed, man.
All that Caitlin Clark talk getting shut down.
Did she lose?
She was a young freshman, bro.
Yeah, she lost that pack.
All right, so let's move on with the conversation, please.
She was super young at the time, man. She coming back, bro.
But it's good though. It's good all this is happening for the WNBA because them ratings are getting crazy. They were saying, god dang, one of the Fever games, they had more audience than one of the Boston Mavericks finals games. They had a good crowd. They had a good crowd like audience. So it's
they said it's because they pushing a rivalry for the first time in the WNBA.
It's kind of like roller derby. Like I don't know why that's a sport, but it's just the fact you see women competing on a high level of like aggressiveness, pushing each other and shit. Like,
look at your ass knocked out in roller derby.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to watch them TV as a kid, seeing them knock each other down and all of that, clotheslining people.
And I think that's why us as fans are so favored toward the women aggressiveness, man. We love seeing women get mad at each other. Also with sports too. Like that's always gonna be favorable, bro.
Like,
that's
hit
why.
that bitch.
Yo, man. Like, even though a woman ain't got the same power as a man, they probably don't even swing alike, but we
It's
just love
funny
to
when
see
they
it. It's
do
something
it,
about
bro.
when a woman do it, man. It's just something different, bro. So
For
it's, hey,
sure.
man. WNBA gonna have a good season, man. When they get to the playoffs part,
When they lower that rim down, son, it's gonna be real turn.
It's
that
supposed to
might
go in
be
the
the
room.
move, though. That might be the move, to be honest. Just to get, you know what I'm saying, just to get them eyes, because Caitlyn got that. But
Boy,
when
it's
they,
gonna be one come out of nowhere, dunking like a motherfucker. It's gonna be one. It's gonna shock the world, dunking like a motherfucker. Everybody gonna be like, "Yo, WNBA lit! Can't wait for 2K to come out
I
so we
think
can
that
play
should
WNBA
though.
on
I
there."
think that should, man. I think that should just be something commissioner should just be eyeing. Lower the rim, man. Let's get
What
more
to what?
audience.
To what? 9 feet?
9 feet, bro.
Yeah. That just get the more audience. Like Caitlyn bringing up, cause she got her fans in Indiana. Like, let's just have more people look at this sport. Let's do it.
It's gonna be one from somewhere
That would be cool, man.
that's gonna come. Yeah, man, bro.
LaBrisha James.
It's gonna be like Jesus.
She gonna
It's
be
gonna be
gangster, man.
WNBA 2K. It ain't gonna be just on NBA 2K. It's gonna be WNBA
WNBA.
2K.
Then you
Can't
got the
Turn.
then you got the NBA finals going on. Boston up 3-1. They didn't get swept. Mavs
Did
didn't
we?
get swept.
How many? I need a vote.
What's up?
Did we care about the finals this year?
That's all I'm saying. According to the attendance,
I did.
that's going around now. It's going
Yeah.
around. It's going around that the NBA kind of losing the viewership a little bit. People starting to give it a. They they playing 7 games if they get to play 4 minimum.
Because the guys that the NBA pushed in the media to be the next greats are not fucking showing up, bro. Your Zions, your Lonzos, your RJ Barretts and shit. These niggas ain't showing up in the NBA like LeBron did. KG.
So you saying that's kind of like you trying to say that's kind of like a downer for the superstar not to show out?
Yeah, it's like think about Kobe. Yeah, think about Kobe. That shit hurt too quick. Think about Kobe though. Like when he had the hype coming out of high school, and he showed up, bro. Like he going at Jordan in the All-Star game type shit. Like we don't got that no more.
Yeah.
These niggas bitches, man.
Yeah, I think that's fucking up the game too for people. Like for the guys that supposed to be up top. And I just feel like they should be, man. They should be in that talk. Maybe this might be a down year for it. This might be the down year for the NBA. Maybe. I just hope not, man. I hope not, man. Cause it's like them motherfuckers is goddamn like the WNBA getting they goddamn viewership. There's gonna be more teams out here getting their shit together, man.
I told you. The one that's there just got a ball. Whenever Caitlyn comes to town, the other team got to show out. Globetrotter style ball. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to apologize for my technical difficulty.
yeah, I was broke my ear.
And Dave was like, God damn.
Shit was gangster. God damn.
I let you like it hurt, bro. Like
he was shot in the air and he was right beside me.
I deserve apologies type of shit.
Oh, man.
But let's listen to some post game.
Dang.
But one thing you can say about Caitlin Clark, bro, she don't have to play a villain role, and I think that's good for her. I think that's good for her to like, cause it's showing you who's the one that don't have to lash out. She's showing you who's the one who can keep the composure.
But she do got to play the villain role because she was forced into that role.
What?
And what I mean by that is like she came into the WNBA as a rookie. She wasn't bothering nobody. These other women in the league created that narrative that all this came because of her and it's unfair. Caitlin didn't do that. That was them. Yeah. So it's like she was forced to be in that role.
That was them other girls hating. That's what we noticed. We noticed y'all hating, and it's like, hold up. That's why the conversation going on, and y'all trying to blame. They tried to say Caitlin shouldn't have been on the Olympic team because it'll bring distractions.
That's insane.
What?
I'm just saying at this point, bro.
Y'all want distractions. Y'all want news, idiots.
That's why I give a clap to Caitlin, bro. She taking all this like crazy side comments towards her way, and she just taking it. She being a basketball player. She being a professional, man. And that's why it's good, bro, for her image, bro.
Bro, wait till she gets strong. Did you show the highlights against Angel Reese?
I ain't even just pop it up.
Cause she was balling, cause of world.
That's good though, man.
Y'all, I know some of y'all out there cause of world rock with Angel Reese, and I feel you.
Let's run through the highlights, man. It's just all you can say, man. She's just being an athlete, man. She's showing you how a professional move, even though she a rookie, man. Cause she could have went to the same level as all these other players went, but she's showing you that like she composed, bro. And that's the whole thing about like why some of these other women basketball players are losing their credibility because they not being composed as a competitor. And she's showing you that, bro. No matter how much talk is getting towards her way, she just brushing it off.
Out of the ashes rises the phoenix, man.
Back to the inside-outside game where they're coming off of a loss against the Mystics. They want to clean some things up. Caitlin Clark's first shot. She drives, penetrates. But returning the favor back the other side. And this is where Chicago's tough, Lisa. The air boards. First attempt for Reese rips out, but she gets it right back. She is the best offensive rebounder in the league. And Christy Sides told us we have got to find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up from up top.
And that's the whole thing, man. You gotta win, bro.
You gotta win. That's all that matters.
Allen between the legs, lost it. It's off Allen last.
That's all.
First turnover for either team.
If you put yourself
opens
as
up
the
3 for 3 with
best,
a quick 7 points.
you gotta win.
Get it done
You
from
can't
3,
just
but
be
also
mad at
how about taking it to the
somebody
rim?
and saying, "Oh, she don't deserve to be credited for."
Celebrated her birthday.
You know how good it felt for the people when they sold out this game.
Kennedy Carter.
And they actually got to see Caitlin win against Angel Reese. Like, they all left.
Lexi Hall, who shoots
They all
about
left
36% for the
happy.
season. Avery this time trying to post up against Lexi Hall.
These were home too.
Angel Reese snatches it out of the air, puts it back.
It also showed
She
you the
does so well.
fan base.
Beautiful job here. Staying with it in the corner
what
line.
they
She knocked it
got
down.
right now.
Caitlin Clark scoreless.
They
It's
got a hell of a
5:51 left in the
fan
first
base.
quarter. And she
Well, you know them tickets was cheap as hell.
Trying to find some space. She goes reverse style. Her first bucket since 5:51 in the first.
Really
Her dribble
pay
here is what's key.
attention
Not
to
being
see
sped up.
these
She just keeps
moves.
dribbling. She uses that other side of the rim. And she had 7 lead changes, 10 ties.
Nah, you can't do it
For either team has been
slow
7.
motion. You gotta
Clark with a
do
kick
it
out to
fast.
Samuelson. At the end of the quarter. Knocks it down. Played the entire first quarter. Had 7 points in that quarter. 9 points in the first half. Smith gets blocked. Boston misses everything. Clark with the basketball.
There's no Indiana
9
Fever
total points in
fan
the game.
base.
Steps it back from 3. Knocks it down.
They're gonna be the
Caitlin Clark's second
they're
deep
gonna be
shot.
the 6th man.
12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shot pass busted. Look at that from all over the floor.
Yeah. As long as we keep running out there,
With 5
over.
points.
Yeah.
She's having some trouble on Smith with just bodying and maintaining position.
That's
That's what you're going to see
passes,
happen.
bro.
On the money pass. Clark to Boston.
It's
Good
about
stuff.
to separate.
She's needed a game like this. Her last 4, shooting 29% from free. Gets
Block.
blocked by Clark.
That's it.
Clark's got 14 blocks in her WNBA career, and it ends with a
Clark
bucket.
got 14 blocks.
At least
That's
in the fourth
crazy.
quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits, for three.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark has let the game come to her today. She hasn't been forcing things, and this is not an easy shot going to her left. Post feed, Boston. Oh, piece to Clark. Wow.
Game.
The shot clock sat at 0. Here comes Reed splitting the difference. Equally of a
making
tough
a
shot.
tough shot.
Gets her on this.
It was a close game.
Someone forgot about Smith. Someone forgot about Smith. Now finished with the shot clock
How you
winding down.
fuck
Where
up
is
like
the
that?
defense?
Man,
Two innings down between the Sky and the Fever this year.
Close game.
I forgot about Surf.
And that's got to happen for Caitlin, man. Like, all them girls coming at her neck, bro. Now she's starting to win. Now it's really going. What y'all?
Nah, bro. This don't mean nothing. Cause we need to, just how like we be talking about the equality and treating everybody equal. Well, we need to do the same thing with sports. Caitlin Clark, you want to be considered to go to my book? That ass need to win a damn ring.
True. But I'm just saying, all this criticize coming her way.
We'll say that about a male basketball player.
Nah, but we know when motherfuckers win, we change our minds. We change our minds. When we win.
My brother, we don't go for GOAT talk when it comes to rookies, bro. We talk rookie of the year.
My apology. If she want to be considered like that in my book, she need to win a ring.
She gonna get there, but it's her
Because
first year.
when I say things like, dang man, I think Anthony Edwards is really good. I think he's gonna be one of the top guards in the NBA. Mm-hmm. I get pushback because he won a ring.
Hold that thought, my brother. Hey, Liza. Hold that thought, my brother. Hey, look, Liza. Can you look up who voted for Rookie of the Year in the WNBA while 2K will talk about this Anthony Edwards bomb? Go ahead, bro.
Who votes for it?
Who votes for the WNBA awards or whatever the fuck? Like, if it's the people, Caitlin Clark gonna win Rookie of the Year.
But yeah, man, when I bring up, I think Anthony Edwards is a good NBA player. I think he's gonna be a great guard. I get the pushback of what he done. He ain't
because y'all was saying next Jordan, bro. Don't forget the context.
No. I never compared his skill to Jordan. I compared his likeness to Jordan because he wears the armband and the leg band, and he has his facial features. Kind of looks like Jordan.
I thought it was goddamn fans, but it said the winner selected. Yeah, it said the panel of sports writers throughout the U.S.
Oh, God. Here come the shiest. Here come the shiest. See what I'm saying, bro?
Andrew Reese.
It say sports writers, and I don't think she gonna get it though. I'm saying that I don't think Andrew Reese gonna get it.
We vote for Andrew Reese on first game.
Because at the end of the day, bro.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, bro, it's like, yes, us new fans, we need to stop throwing these narratives of trying to make motherfuckers hate each other, bro. Let them girls play, man.
I like Reese's. I don't like Clark's.
At this point, Caitlin Clark looked like one of the best rookies. She like the best rookie out there, to be honest.
You seen it. They faced each other, and she won every time, bro.
And she already, and she swept the competition. She swept that competition out the way. So,
well, she need to sweep a ring on her finger.
She engaged, ain't it?
Nah, I'm talking about she need a WNBA ring on that finger.
She engaged, ain't it?
I don't want to hear nothing about no Caitlin Clark. She ain't won nothing.
Hey, the season ain't over yet, man. I don't know how they playoff system and shit work. It's gonna be a great time learning about this league. Never gave it a shot, and I'm glad Caitlin Clark brought my attention to it. Just letting the WNBA know Caitlin Clark is the reason.
See, that's what's wrong.
I'm a fan.
The reason she ain't even won nothing. How's she the reason? We had all these great WNBA players.
She the
Yeah, all
reason.
these great WNBA players playing all these years, and now
Who
y'all
are
want to give
they?
this little white girl all the damn shine because she come from Iowa.
Who is them people? But look, she the only. She the reason. She the only reason you know Angel Reese.
I
The
got some
only reason
good.
Angel Reese is famous because she did this back to
I got
Caitlin
some.
Clark.
I got some good stats. There are only 2 rookies that has won Rookie of the Year in the WNBA championship.
What?
It's very rare.
What you mean?
It's only 2 rookies that won a Rookie of the Year and a ring their first year.
Oh, I thought he said it was on the 2 that won Rookie of the Year. Like how?
No, it's a Rookie of the Year and the WNBA championship.
Who was
First
it?
one, Cheryl Ford,
Cheryl Ford. I remember her.
2003, and Maya Moore.
Maya
I know
Moore.
her.
Hey,
All right, I know
hey,
her.
bro. I DM'd Maya Moore when I was younger, bro, and she did not respond.
Because she had a boyfriend in jail that she was trying to get out.
For real?
Yes, that's why she stopped playing.
Are you fucking? Well, they was only making 40.
No, that's dead serious. That's dead serious.
I mean, they was only making 40,000 a year anyway. Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they was making millions.
She a lawyer major.
You
She
hear me,
became a lawyer.
WNBA?
She became a lawyer though. She became a lawyer. That's what the reason why she stopped playing, because she would want to get her boyfriend out of jail, which she was wrongfully accused. But that was a documentary on ESPN. But those are the only 2 rookies that won the WNBA and WNBA championship and the Rookie of the Year. So that shit is kind of rare to do.
Caitlin Clark coming to change it all. WNBA.
So
Y'all ain't gotta drive y'all Hondas to the arena no more. You get transportation. People buying y'all jerseys now. How does that feel? Like, how does that feel? Like, you getting the plane rides to the games now?
That shit good though, bro. That shit good. That shit good for them, man. That shit good for the women, bro. For women's sports, completely though.
And you think Angel Reese ain't had nothing to do with that? It was just
Nah, it was all
I'm
gonna say all of them played a part, but this whole atmosphere, I said all of them played a part, because without, like, Caitlin Clark could be out there alone. It could be just to talk about her, but it ought to be the more of these other competition that was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Without Angel Reese, you don't get no Caitlin Clark.
Bruh, if Caitlin Clark would have went to the Big 3, we would not be talking about the WNBA. We would be talking about the Big 3.
Nah, Angel Reese.
It's tough, man. It's tough because it's like when you look at all these other sports.
Yeah, being ineligible for a few weeks for her dumb ass. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
It's tough though, because you look at all these sports that everybody contribute, but it's always gonna stand up when somebody perform better at the end of the day.
Just saying, bro. In my heart, I feel like if she'd have went to the Big 3, would they be talking about the Big 3 on First Take? And Caitlin Clark in the Big 3 and Ice Cube over the WNBA. I'm sorry.
But one thing I can say, she's not the best player in the league. We ain't about to say that she's the best player in the league. Nah. She's the most exciting player to watch.
Yes.
I can say that. She's the most exciting player to watch right now. As a rookie, too. You got to put that out, though. And that was the whole thing I was saying. I wouldn't just, okay, just don't give her the face of the league. Let her prove herself.
No, you give her the face of the league. You give it to, let me explain, my brother. You give her the face of the league, so when the Jujus come, the fans could have something to watch, bro. We don't want to just, we like storylines as well, bro. We want to see if Juju can come in and knock off the queen of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. We need shit like that, bro. We need something to talk about. We can't just be like, oh, that was a good game right there. Yep, sure was. And keep on with our day. It ain't going to grow like that.
I see you just saying. We need to name some of these so we can have more rousing towards the sports. I get you.
Bosses. Like every game, you playing NBA Street, you come across a boss, you need bosses.
True. Bosses. That's why you need more than one.
Yeah,
More
Angel
than one
Reese
superstar.
could be one of them.
But that's what Geno Smith was saying. Geno, that was his name. It ain't Geno Smith. I'm tripping.
It
But
was Geno.
that was Geno, the coach of UConn. That was his name.
Nah, it's Geno
I'm tripping.
something.
Geno something. But he
Yeah.
was saying that too, like the
Shout out
rookies
to
that
Geno something.
he said that though. He was saying like the rookies that came in, like they don't even have like they're not even as good as the rest of the rookies. It's just that they name had a lot of attention to it.
They already got money, and they the first group. Excuse my voice breakdown right there. And they like the first group of kids with the NIL money, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they already coming in with the bag already. Like, they came in richer than They came in richer than the top player in the WNBA already.
True.
It's gonna cause hate, bro. Even the bitches on her on not just Caitlyn and Jerice. You think them Chicago girls ain't hating on her?
Oh yeah, of course, bro.
Come on, bro.
All the rookies are getting some type of because it's like some brother sister type of shit. It's like, damn, why the fuck they get all the recognition knowing that they been there? I understand that shit.
Do you think that these kids coming in with these NIL deals, do you think that the WNBA now ups the pay for the other players? So it won't be that much hate and shit like that?
No.
I feel like they should, man. I feel like they
They
should,
but I don't think they will. They gotta do this for a few years, bro. They gotta let these numbers rock for a few years.
I ain't saying no outrageous pay, but I'm just saying like it should be the up the pay for the people that's already putting out a good performance, that's already on teams.
From 250 to like 500 or a mil.
Something like that.
Yeah, at least let them be millionaires, man.
This for the ones that start and that's actually putting out good numbers. Yeah. You can't get at the everybody. No. But that was a good sports segment, man. Man.
Oh, we all fit. Shout out! I was excited talking about the WNBA. You see that?
That's what you get, man. That's what you get with the women's sports sometimes, man.
Sometimes. This the only time.
See, that's fucked up, man. You supposed to be goddamn. Nah, man. Nah, because you can't say that about tennis.
I said WNBA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Women's sports has always been popular.
So what's going to be the next popular women's sport after WNBA? Is it going to be that U.S. Open tennis or?
Nah, that's already been popular. Serena Williams.
When they get a professional, when they put aside that lingerie football and actually have some real women football players,
and they actually raw.
Some of them be straight.
I think that's gonna rise too.
Christian Rock could have definitely been the one to do it.
I think
he's just a dumb female.
I think that's what's going on too. Like they trying to push away that trying to sexualize that NFL, not NFL, but the football. They don't want to sexualize that no more. They want to see women that can actually play football.
Me too.
I would like that too, though. Like,
I want to see who like the Tom Brady girl quarterback. Like
that would be fun, bro. They start having some professional teams. Now I ain't gonna say they're gonna be getting paid the most, but it's gonna be the start.
They should get paid a lot.
I don't know if they will.
Should have women's football. That'd be pretty fire.
That should be turn. I'll buy that game, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I say pay, because football by itself is a high-paid sport just by the equipment they wear, the helmets that's being created. Like, it's a lot of money that get invested in football.
You want to know what's a women's professional sport I've never heard of or seen?
What?
Professional women's baseball or softball. I never seen a professional softball team.
I'm about to say professional softball. I ain't never seen no professional softball either.
That could be turned.
And that could get, you know what I'm saying?
Girls love that shit.
And that should be a professional softball, because at the end of the day, it's like, y'all got college. Why not up at the level? Yeah. But that'd be something to see, though, man.
Costs money, though.
But you know what I'm saying? Let's goddamn get into some political before we run out.
Oh yeah, damn, we is getting close to that time.
It was a good
Boy,
talk though.
hey
It
man,
was a good talk though.
sometimes that's just how it go, cause of the world.
Yeah, it was a good talk, man. It was just a good talk, man. We broke down a lot of shit today, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got down. The one thing I came across was Blacks for Trump. That shit has started.
Yeah, you gotta talk about this.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that, man. Like, even though Trump, you know, they tried to, you know, tarnish his image. They told him to go to court. They gave him 34 charges of fraud. Wasn't necessarily fraud. It was just him paying off a porn star. So they try to get him fraud over that. And, you know, not everybody, but people saying that he's not actually doing time. They just charged him for a crime that he didn't commit. He really ain't even fraud. It's just hush money that he gave to a porn star. But now he's still going with his campaign. He hasn't stopped the campaign. If y'all don't know about the president, about being the president, you can have a felony and still run for president. So that didn't stop nothing. That don't stop what he's got going on. So his rally is still going. He recently had a rally in Detroit.
Thank God.
Yes, he had a rally in Detroit, and we might as well call it Blacks for Trump.
Let's go. Let's see what's been going on in Detroit.
And let's see what he's been talking about.
Not too fair.
Former President Donald Trump, campaigning in battleground Michigan, is hoping to court black voters, speaking at a roundtable discussion at a church in Detroit.
We've done more for, and I say it proudly, more for the black population than any president since Abraham Lincoln. That's a big statement.
Ahead of the event, his campaign unveiled the Black Americans for Trump coalition. Trump and President Biden are running neck and neck in the polls in Michigan, a key swing state that President Biden won in 2020 by around a 3% margin. Michigan voters say the economy is top of mind.
The economy is a big issue for
Why
people
is
who are
so
barely
close?
making it. Eggs, milk, bread, everything's really high, so that is a big issue.
Later, Trump will headline a convention held by a conservative youth group. A roster of Trump allies took the podium, including convicted former chief strategist Steve Bannon, who slammed the Department of Justice. In Los Angeles, President Biden arrived for a star-studded fundraiser this evening with former President Barack Obama and actors George Clooney and Julia Roberts. The Biden campaign says the event has already raised at least $28 million, calling it a record for a single Democratic fundraiser. Before joining the president, First Lady Jill Biden campaigned in the battleground state of Arizona.
Donald Trump is dangerous. Yes, to our livelihood, to our security, and to the future of our country. We simply cannot let him win.
In 12 days, former President Trump and President Biden are scheduled to face off in their first 2024 debate. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Yes, we covering that, first gamers.
Thanks. Yeah, man.
Damn, man.
Hey, the campaign started. Blacks for Trump. Blacks for Trump.
That's not the clip I sent.
It's probably another clip.
Fuck it though.
But Blacks for Trump. I really got no question. I got to think of a question, right?
Is that a real thing, though? Is that a real thing? Are they targeting black people? Are black people really supporting Trump? Is it certain black people?
I ain't gonna say they targeting black people, but it's just a majority of blacks are looking at Trump as their next leader of this land of the free. They felt like Trump actually directed us to a better life, to a better pay, to a substantial better life.
Yeah.
And I agree with it, man. Because I agree with it, man. Like, beyond of what the news and what all these social media clips came out saying that Trump was racist, he didn't like black people. And if you look, and if you go down the line, even with Obama, if you go down the line with Obama, Obama ain't really do nothing for us. He just was the first black president. To be honest.
He was black.
I mean, he considered black. I mean, you can fight that one, but that's in history books.
That's what go down in history.
I mean, My president black. Like,
You ever heard a nigga
Whatever,
named
bro,
Obama?
you said what?
You ever heard of a nigga named Obama?
Nah, I have, but these rap niggas.
I ain't never heard no Obama last name in my whole life other than him.
Man, if he from Africa and he came over here, I mean, shit, what I can say. But I mean, it could be conspiracy on that. But at the end of the day, like if you look at what the first black president did for the black community, all he did was gave us food stamps and fucking track phones.
And signed off on gay marriage.
So it's like you gotta look at the comparisons of what presidents have done for the black community. Trump, shit, when COVID came down, Trump was the first one giving out money, making sure you straight. He was the first one, goddamn, raising the income, making sure you live right.
He helped me get my P5.
Damn, that's where that came from.
And he gave pardon to your favorite rapper.
Like, nah, man, I don't count that. That don't mean nothing for the whole black culture.
Well, no. I'm gonna say it does mean something because you got people like Meek Millie got all these felony. They campaign for guys who's felon and who've been wrongfully locked up or who's been locked up and who's in jail and is not getting treated right. You see stuff like that, so Trump saw it too. He cared.
Man, I'm going to just say this. Trump might not be a better man than Biden.
Yeah.
He might be.
Yeah.
But when it comes to running this country and getting us a great economy, that's what he mean by making America great again, black people. It don't mean make y'all slaves again and whoop you no more. But it's like I'm ready to have a great economy again. Like I'm ready for everybody to just be better off in life instead of us in a fucking Great Depression right now. Like
facts, man. Facts, bro.
Nobody's happy. Like for real. Like
nobody's not happy. Every prices is keep going up. It's like, damn, like if the supply and demand keep going up, why the fuck incomes ain't going up?
Incomes go down. Damn.
Or they say, or if they say, and I may have my numbers wrong, but I think that they say something about the money that most black people spend altogether is, let's say, an estimate of like $1 trillion. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking that, well, these politicians are now realizing that if they want certain shit to go their way, they need the black vote. They need black people's support because our influence is what pushes this country. Well, certain things in this country that don't relate to politics.
True.
But you gotta. Sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, the black voters is important at the end of the day, man. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta look at what which campaign represent us the best.
We don't have one. That's the issue.
We gotta blackmail. We gotta blackmail these niggas, man. We gotta have demands and make them compete. Give us shit. Both of y'all keep giving us shit. Then we vote for who we like the most each time.
I'm just saying, if you look at over the years, which party has shown us importance, it has been the Republicans. Because if you look at the other side, Democrats weren't about the gay issues. They weren't about other issues that's over the black cause. You know what I'm saying? If you look at over the years, that's what's going down, bro.
I'm just being honest, bro. Through history, dog, they have been the only one passed legislation for us in like our growth in the United States, bro. They the only party.
And let me ask you a question, because I don't know the dates, but which presidential term was a lot of the cop killing black guys? Was it the Bush or was it Obama's? Like, when did it start gaining a lot of media coverage? Or
I
was it
say,
Trump?
I said, it was around Obama time.
And he was a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
So prior to that, Bush, which was a Republican, we didn't really hear about that many cop killing black people.
Because with Bush, that was the terrorist
Yeah,
phase.
that was
So
terrorist.
we was worried about like Afghanistan and shit, Iraq and shit like that.
Then when Trump got in office, would you say it died down a little? What George Floyd was the Obama era, right? Or was it during Trump?
No, that's Trump.
That was Trump.
But
That
after
was the
George
Trump.
Floyd,
That was Trump right before like the second time he could win. He won the first time against Hillary, remember?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That situation is kind of tough to go over, bro, because it's like in any presidential, like you can go back all the way to Rodney King, it was still police brutality.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough, like, to highlight that as like, okay, that was a president. Like, who's the president when Rodney King got beat? Like, it's hard to cover that. I ain't gonna say it was like a political party fueled by that.
Well, you can though, because if it was Kennedy and he was a Democrat, then it looks like most of the time black people are in danger when it's a Democrat in office.
Bro, you heard what Joe Biden, they the ones that did the crime bill.
Yeah, Bill Clinton, the whole shit he signed off on.
The shit
Like
that
it
got the
seems like
black
every
man
time a
out of the
Democrat is
damn.
it's like every time a Democrat is in office, black people are in danger.
In danger of what though? In danger of their lifestyle, in danger
It's
of their
it's
health.
a variety of things. I can't just sit here and say, yeah, every time a Democrat's in office, black people gonna go through this specific things. But what I am saying, it's been a variety of issues that black people seem to face when Democrats are in office.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you look at the income, that matters for a black man because at the end of the day, black man got to provide for a family. So that's a one plus for us.
But
Trump, that was the first thing Trump did was goddamn up the income.
you know how that happened? Because he didn't tax the rich. We looked at it as a bad thing but at first because we was fucking Democrats and we fucking just was like we just known that you tax the rich so the lower class don't gotta pay as much and shit for government assisted type shit.
And I think
So
that you true, right? My bad, true.
no, you good, brother. And so when Trump don't tax the rich, they pay more and everybody gets more money. It's not just like they take it so much from people who make a lot of money to fund a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Everybody's making money, so everybody's happier. The Republicans want to build the economy for black people through fixing the economy to where they're able to live the way they want to live. Democrats just want you to be Section 8. You can't work a lot of hours, you know what I'm saying? You got if we're gonna take care of you gotta they don't even let you work your way out of it. If you got it.
That's the thing about it too though, like 50 Cent said he liked the tax a Republican. He liked the tax a goddamn what Trump wanted. Like,
because he rich now.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at a rich black person telling you that when this person was in office, I liked it because the tax was at a certain amount. But once Biden got there, he started goddamn switching up shit. But I mean, you can look at what the black and white.
If your bosses lose money, you lose money. If your bosses lose money, you lose money.
True. It's just the fact that, man, like, We need that money, man.
It's just like how these WNBA girls thinking. That's how black people acting. Just like the WNBA athletes about Caitlin Clark. The Republicans and Trump is Caitlin Clark, bro. If we just understand, like, this is how we end up getting more money for ourselves in the end, we should embrace it.
Just like a nigga. Want the white woman to be our goddamn savior. See? It's like, I'm bullshitting, y'all. I'm bullshitting. Hey, world, I'm just playing. I'm not racist.
But I was just saying, like,
who knows?
It is kind of crazy though, man. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, I just feel like if you look at the new Democrats, I'm sure that the Democrats back in the day was probably looking at black people as like, not looking at black people, but they were just trying to favor a lot of things for us. They probably was trying to solve it, but
they wanted slavery to continue. Republicans got us out of that. Why would people with that mindset have these great moral mindsets today? That shit wasn't that long ago.
True.
Some of them motherfuckers that was taught all that shit still alive. They on their last leg, but they still alive.
I just feel like, man, we need to just look at the real life, man. We need to look at the real shit, bro. Who's actually taking care of the problems and who's not? Who's you know what I'm saying?
And so when you say that, Bigger, do you agree that black people need to be accountable for ourselves and work together and fix our problems?
We can be.
Work with them though.
We can't. Want to tell how, once again, like, can you do that? You gotta take care of your family first, bro. You gotta take care of your family first, because at the end of the day, when your family got money, your kids got money, their kids got money, the next kids. Like, we gotta work on that. I don't think you can just take care of every black person's children, but you take care of your own. So when you have kids, your kids might marry another black child, but they prosperous when they been from something.
Let's react to this video. I haven't seen it. I just looked at the title. This is the last thing I want to throw out there. You know what I'm saying? So let's just react to this video and tell what we think, man.
He said racist moments.
I just want to see. I ain't watched it. I don't even know if it's a good video. If it's weak because of world, we cutting it off.
And I got another chart. I got a chart we can look over too.
I feel like we ain't did this in forever. We back. What episode is this, Elijah?
28.
Episode 28.
You cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
What the fuck?
See?
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
It's an indicator of taking black people for granted. It's a way of saying, we got y'all. It's a way of saying, I can be overconfident because I know that you guys always vote Democrat. I can predict how you guys are going to vote. And I know that you guys have already bought into the narrative that Trump is racist, right? So as long as I'm not Trump, I can do whatever I want to do. I can say whatever when I want to say, and I don't have to worry about you and any of your concerns and being intelligent enough to speak to your concerns intelligently.
Now, you don't know my state. My state was a slave state. My state is a border state. He's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
And I can tell you, as someone who was a little brown girl, I found Joe Biden's words very condescending indeed. And I think a lot of other brown girls would have felt the same way.
I think the two-party system, although my Democratic colleagues don't like me saying this, I think the two-party system is good for the South and good for the Negro, good for the black in the South. Other than the fact that they still call me boy, I think they've changed their mind.
Biden sought and received support from Mississippi Senator James Eastland.
Stop this shit, man.
But it's crazy though because like at the end they were showing Joe Biden's pictures from him when he was younger, and it's like, bro, like he grew up during those times, so it's like it's embedded in him. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. It's funny though, but it's like, damn, nigga, you really racist. You was born during those times. You grew up in that shit.
And let's look at this chart right here of the black private households in the year of 1990 to 2022. And we can look at the chart. Right? We're going to look at the chart right quick, man. And it just shows you, like, where America was heading to with a certain president, bro. Well, one president that was taking care of shit. And look at this chart. Like, you can see the years. 1990 kind of went down.
Man, you can see it.
2000. Who's the president?
Who was 2000? That nigga had it jumped up right there.
He made a jump right there, but then it went
Was
back
that Bush?
down.
It was Bush.
2004.
2004. That was Bush's second term on it.
I think so.
Oh, Obama. That's Obama around that time.
2008. 2008. I think 2008 to 2010. That's Obama. This is Obama.
Yeah, he took it
Obama
down.
was like, yeah, Obama was around because, I was a freshman.
Yeah, he took
He got
it
the
down.
08, I think.
Nah, Obama was definitely 08.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It went down.
Yeah.
Them
I
4
remember that
years.
Jeezy tape recession.
That's what I'm saying. That shit went down.
Man, that shit dropped.
It dropped.
But he won again 2 terms. So
he did 2 terms. So that's
Because black people was like, he got to fix it. He needed 4 years to fix the previous mess.
So he took it up.
So boom, it got to there, right back where it was at its peak, right there. Even though it went down, you can see that's where the second peak. Then after Obama, right?
Republican in 2000, and 2016 was what? Trump. And he was Republican.
2017, that's when all that, Trump.
And he was Republican. So we had money when Republicans was in office.
Look at that. But look at Trump though. Look.
Up. Even
That's
2020.
COVID. 2019 COVID. Bro, look how much money.
It's still up. It just ain't like as vertical up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't as steep, but it's still
It's still
up.
shot up. If you look at how much money.
So this chart shows me that when Republicans are in office, the country makes money.
Well, they was at their worst in 1992. Goddamn. That's when we was born.
The Dollar Tree was actually the Dollar Tree.
Boy, they was at their worst.
And you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. You look at this chart, bro, it's going up. With a certain president, it kept going up too.
Ever since our generation was born, that shit been going up, boy.
Yeah, but if you look at this peak from that peak, who president come on,
Obama
bro?
fucked it up, Democrat.
So that's why it lets you know, bro, man, we need some more Republicans in that office that's just motherfuckers do probably look at, black people probably look at certain old-fashioned shit as racist, but it's don't fix it if it's not broke, bro. Like, don't try to fix it, bro. Like, improve it.
They ain't gonna like to hear that, man.
Like, improve it. But I don't think it was no racial tension with it. But you see the results of goddamn certain people in office.
I think it was racial tension.
It's like Republicans don't even care about all that race shit, bro.
Man, one thing you
They
gotta
only care
realize.
about the money.
One thing you gotta realize, bro.
And that helps everybody.
The crazy thing about it, bro, there's more black people in this world. I mean, more black people in goddamn United States.
Then what? You just stop. Then what?
Then what you ever seen?
Hey man, look, we've hit no 2 hours.
2 hours, man. You know what the time is. Final thought, man.
Final thought.
I thought we was gonna do an hour and 30, but we was hitting them sports, man.
Final thought, first game.
You already know.
I guess I'll do my final thought.
Okay.
I want to say, shout out to Jesus Clark. I mean, Caitlin Clark.
Jesus Clark.
She's doing a very amazing job, man. Shout out to the Republicans, black people, man. Love yours, man. Focus on y'all. Don't vote because everybody else is saying this is what we need to do. No, vote because you did your research, and nigga, you vote for really gonna help you. That's my final thought.
And I just want to say, man, I know there's some things about Republicans that you may not agree with belief-wise. But I feel like the way we've been living in this country and how the economy has been lately has been terrible. So I feel like if you have an issue with the guy that's going to fix the economy, like with little feeling shit, little pussy emotional shit, look, bro, let's vote for the money and all that extra shit. Just discuss that shit in your house. Let your house say, look, we don't do this. We don't think like that. But let's get this money, man. Trump 2024, bitch.
Facts. I just wanted to say my final thought is, man, take care of your family so you can take care of other people if you choose to, man, basically. Could that give you option to help everybody out? If you can't help your own family, then you can't help nobody.
Facts. That's the First Game Podcast, brought to you by the West End Grill, Kenansville, North Carolina, Highway 24.
You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to all, you know what I'm saying, everybody listeners. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keeping this going, man. Y'all keeping this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keeping us to, you know what I'm saying, have meetings about what we're going to talk about. I just had to go over the, analytics, man, and show people, man, we still expanding, man. We still expanding, man, Shout out to Germany. I just saw Germany is on the list, too.
Wow.
We got Germany on the list, bro. But I don't know how the hell they heard this.
Bavaria. I don't want to fuck it up, damn it.
I don't know either, but
Bavaria.
Oh, they some Amazon there, man.
So we got Germany on the list too, man.
Shout out to the United Kingdom. Shout out to Mexico. Shout out to Spain. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to Canada, Croatia. Shout out to Germany, man.
Thanks, man. So
shout out to Germany.
I just wanted to, just shout out to the listeners, man. Y'all the ones that keeps us going. Hey, yo, DJ, let the beat ride. I wish I had some record scratches and shit. I wish I had that.
Hey, we gonna get there, man.
But you already know, man.
First Game Podcast. Hey, before we go, what we GTA? What we UFC? What we 2K? What we doing? Cause we gamers on Father's Day.
Oh, we gaming, man. We gaming. But you already know, chat. Put your ones in there. God first. God first. God first. First game.
God said God first. God first.
Every time.
You already know. In this First Game Podcast, episode 28. Holla at y'all, boys.